Bob. Go, Bob. What's that one?
Oh, it's called an anchor bend, surprisingly.
Hello. Managed to find your way around?
Ahoy there!
Charlie!
Poirot, you've arrived.
Merci.
Now, my guess is you're in the entertainment business too.
No, monsieur. I am a spectator merely.
Been down here before?
No. No, I was introduced to Sir Charles at a bridge party. Oh, it is now many years. And you, monsieur, you have known him for a long time also?
Ah, yes, we were at Oxford together.
Tell me, why do you think he has retired?
Well, cherchez la ferme, old fruit, that's all I'll say.
Dolly, welcome. Good to see you. Poirot.
My dear Charles.
I'm so glad you two have finally met.
Well.
My two best friends in all the world.
Good afternoon, Sir Charles. Gentlemen. Here is the menu for dinner.
Before sailing, it was racing cars, remember?
Oui, d'accord.
What next? Hot air balloons?
If you will excuse me, Sir Charles, it might be a good idea were I to dine with you tonight.
Well, that would be lovely.
Otherwise, we shall have an odd number of males and females at table. I'm glad you agree. Gentlemen.
A remarkable specimen. How long have you had her?
6 years, first in London, then here. Runs a place like clockwork. Now the bloody woman wants to leave.
She's leaving? Why?
She says she has an invalid mother. Sounds unlikely to me. I'd be very surprised if Miss Milray had biological parents at all.
Je te remercie for your invitation. This is a spot most beautiful. So tell to me, if you please, who are to be the other guests?
Yes, come on, Charlie. Who are the figures in this drama?
A dramatist persona, eh? Very well. Down from London are Captain and Mrs. Dacres. Cynthia is, in fact, Ambrosine of Bond Street.
Not the dressmaker that is so celebrated.
That's it. Whilst Dacres, once a jockey himself, is now something of a flat racing fanatic.
Who else?
Also from London is the up-and-coming playwright, Anthony Astor.
Oh, splendid. Does this London lot know the others who are coming?
No, why should they? My ingenue tonight will be Miss Lytton Gore.
Egg Lytton Gore.
Accompanied by her mother, Lady Mary, the genuine article, long on breeding, short on cash. Then there are the Babingtons, Nothing very notable there, but protocol demands, etc. Best to have the parson along. And then last, and in every way least, the young squib, Oliver Manders.
The villain of the piece.
Let's just say he's a little bit devious. Accompanied by the chip on his shoulder. Never goes anywhere without it. And that is my cast.
But we must not forget Mademoiselle Milray, for she is also to join us.
Well, how could one forget Miss Milray? The spectre at the feast.
This is Captain Dacres. And the very beautiful Cynthia Dacres.
For many years, madame, I have admired your creations. Formidable.
How penetrating of you.
Any chance of a drink, old boy?
I'm just about to make some cocktails. As soon as the others arrive.
Any tips for Goodwood? Dacres, I think you're a man of the turf, I hear.
What else do you know?
I beg your pardon.
What else has she told you?
Who, man?
Her.
Well, I'm not ashamed of my profession, not one bit. There may well be miners and stevedores and so forth whose budget does not stretch to Gatun. But if any woman is misguided enough to marry one of them, that, as they say, is her lookout.
Mademoiselle, who is that lady?
Oh, that's Anthony Astor, the playwright. Her real name is Muriel Wills. Oh, here come the locals.
Oh, you're here. Good evening.
Vicar. Come in, come in. Drinks.
Aye, Skipper.
Oh, this is Mademoiselle Littengore, huh? Who calls herself something amusant?
Egg. Don't ask me why. Boiled, I like to think.
Have a cocktail, Egg. Cheers. Thank you.
I say, Sir Charles, you do know some very reactionary people.
People are people. I'm not political.
Oliver's not political either. He just went to the East End once by mistake and had a road to Damascus moment.
You of all people actually know how degrading poverty is.
No, I say steady on.
It's all right. I can fend for myself.
Ooh, do I dare?
Oh, go on, Mums. Show Mr. Manders we're not completely ground down by the iron heel of capitalism.
I think I might have one too, if my wife permits. May I have my annual drink again?
He'll do exactly as he likes, as usual.
Do come and meet a friend of mine who is actually a detective.
A real one?
A real one.
Tastes slightly,
It's a cocktail, Stephen, not a pint of mine.
Oh, Mr. Babington! Stephen! What's happened? Is he ill?
Out of the way.
Stephen, what is...
It's all right, Tolly.
Talk to me. Stephen.
No, I'm sorry, he's not. He's dead.
What? Oh, my God. Stephen. Stephen, please.
Do you ever see anyone die like that, Tolly?
I'm a psychologist. I don't see people die much at all. A nerve specialist tries rather hard to keep his patients alive.
Something is out of joint. I can't put my finger on it. What if he was murdered?
Murdered? Who'd want to murder a harmless old clergyman?
What if he wasn't harmless?
Look, Charlie, you're a thundering good chap, but you do let your imagination run away with you sometimes. Look, Poirot, you're a crime expert. Do you think anything untoward happened here tonight?
We're planning to get that glass, his glass, chemically analyzed.
Oh, well, it can do no harm.
Yes, and what do you think will be the results?
Well, all I can do is to guess, Sir Bartholomew, and my guess it is that they will find the remains of a dry martini most excellent. To poison a man with a cocktail, one of many handed around on a tray, it is a technique très difficile.
So, what do you think happened?
All I know, Sir Bartholomew, is that he was taken ill most suddenly. Mes amis, perhaps the inquest it will reveal to us, huh?
I find nothing to indicate foul play of any kind. No trace of poison in his glass, no sign of any wounding. I conclude that the decease of the Reverend Stephen Babington was occasioned solely by natural causes.
Natural causes? What a lot of tripe. That coroner should be struck off at once.
But the vicar is elderly, mademoiselle, and his health, it is not so good.
Oh, he had a touch of arthritis, nothing more. He should have lived till he was 90.
Did you know him well, this Monsieur Babington?
Yes. He was a sweet man, a devout Christian and never unkind to anybody. They had a son, you know, Robin. Actually, I used to have rather a patch for Robin.
And Robin is?
He's, well, in India. So you see, I feel rather strongly about this. Supposing it wasn't natural causes.
Ma chère, there was nothing in that cocktail glass but vermouth and gin. It is proved.
Oh, yes, but it's still damned odd. I mean, the Babingtons hadn't an enemy in the world, and yet why would he just keel over and die? I'm going to find Sir Charles and give him a piece of my mind. I suppose he's had loads of affairs, has he?
Mademoiselle, je suis désolé, but it is not for...
It's all right. I like a man to have had affairs. Shows he's properly red-blooded. Unlike him.
But I thought the two of you were friends.
Yes. He's gone into his uncle's office in the city and, well, he's getting a bit oily, if you know what I mean. He just wants to get rich, which I find odd, as he's always saying he's a communist. But then, I find most people rather disgusting when it comes to money.
Mademoiselle, so many people are disgusting about so many things.
I'm going to say goodnight, Poirot. I've got an early morning train to catch.
Will you return to London, Monsieur le Docteur?
No, I'm going to Yorkshire. I have a private clinic up there. I hope we meet under better circs next time. Charlie, when you two leave, I shall be quite alone. I'm sure you will find some attractive company.
No, I'm an old man, Charlie. Hair grows out of my ears. 15 years ago, perhaps, but now I think I'm deluding myself. Damned nice though she is. I'm thinking of selling up, actually.
Are we? Well, then we may resume our weekly lunches at the Ritz.
No, I mean to get away.
To where?
I thought the Riviera. Monte Carlo.
Ah. I make a visit to Monte Carlo each year.
No. Where'd you stay? The Majestic, isn't it?
Naturellement.
Excellent. I need something to take my mind off this awful murder. But then you don't think it is murder, do you, Poirot?
Well, I do not wish to disappoint you, mon ami, but I do not see how it could be.
No, well, anyway. I don't mean to stay in Cornwall a moment longer. I wish to God I'd never come to the wretched place.
Goodness. There must be some money in psychology.
Yes, Mums, but why has he invited us here? We barely know the man.
Oh, it takes me back to my younger days. The shooting parties, balls.
Of course, not an idiot. I received an invitation, that's all.
Good morning, Miss Cynthia. First sign of a white coat, I'm making a dash for it.
Welcome. Do come through. Thank you.
Hello, Justin. Thank you so much for inviting me.
Straight through.
It was a very fine meal, Sir Bartholomew. One found the meringue especially captivating.
You don't stint on the firewater as well, I'm pleased to say.
My dear, mine. And,
Shall we clear life?
By Jove, yes, do. Serve the cheese now, Alice, would you?
Oliver!
My God, Manders, what happened?
Bad smash, I'm afraid. I've been up in Cumberland for the shooting. I was on my way back to London when I lost control of my machine. Bit of luck, I was right outside your house, Sir Bartholomew.
I'll say.
Shall I pour the ports on?
Yes, thank you.
Is this where your sanatorium is?
Yes, in the grounds.
Oh, tucked away.
What caused the crash?
I think I had an oil slick. Applied into your wall. Sorry about the medieval masonry and all that.
It's an extremely tall tale, these manners. However, we drink to your miraculous escape. As a matter of fact, I'm very fortunate to have you amongst the company, amongst my good friends from Cornwall and London, for the reason that I have something remarkable to reveal. I'm only sorry Charlie Cartwright can't be here. He'd relish it.
Why can't he?
He's in the south of France.
What a pity.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, it has recently been brought to my attention that one of you...
No, help! Help! Somebody get some help!
Tout le monde à bord du train bleu. Départ Gare de Lyon pour Monte-Carlo. Tout le monde à bord.
Be cheerful, sir. Our revels now are ended.
Jouez avec moi.
Non.
Jouez avec moi, monsieur.
Amuse-toi avec ton volant. Non, 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 madame, si vous...
Non, non,
Sois sage. Sois sage.
Poirot.
Ah, Sir Charles, quelle surprise!
Thank heavens I found you. Look at this. Oh, yes. We regret to announce the death of Sir Bartholomew Strange, the eminent nerve specialist. His demise occurred suddenly at the end of a dinner party. He was drinking a glass of port when he had a sudden seizure and died before medical aid could be summoned.
A glass of port?
Now will you take me seriously?
We must return to England tout de suite.
Dear Sir Charles, I'm so worried. You'll have seen in the papers that Sir Bartholomew is dead. Well, he died in just the same way as poor Mr. Babington. Also, I'm worried about someone else. My friend Oliver. He's acting rather strangely. I can't explain it all in a letter. But you could find out the truth. I know you could. Do come back. Egg.
May I say what a pleasure it is to see you again, Sir Charles?
No, thank you.
I hope you have enjoyed your time in France.
Splendid, thank you.
Merci, Georges. Now, let us see. Who else was present at the death of Dr. Strange, huh? Ah, ici. Sir Bartholomew Strange is having his usual party for the St. Leger. Among the guests are Lord and Lady Cardigan, Lady Mary Littengore, Captain and Mrs. Dacres, and Miss M. Wills. Seduction After Dark.
I beg your pardon?
That was the play written by Mademoiselle Wills. Oui, but there is no mention of Monsieur Oliver Manders, and it was Mademoiselle Egg herself who suggested that he also was there. Tell to me about Melford Abbey.
Well, Tolly bought it a few years back for a song, restored it, and put up a sanatorium, nursing home, whatever you want to call it. Nut house, basically. I've got to find out what happened. Someone has murdered my friend. I'd better get off to Yorkshire. I know the Chief Constable quite well.
One moment, my friend. In Cornwall, I felt you to be guilty of overstating the case. Because I just found it incredible that such a gentleman who was old and harmless should die a death anything that was but natural. But now we have another death in circumstances very similar. And Hercule Poirot, he must admit, an error. And so, if you permit, I myself, Hercule Poirot, will make the investigation, won't we? Hercule Poirot will travel to Yorkshire.
It's very handsome of you. Won't it take up your time?
What is time in the face of death? See, you've changed your shoes.
Yes, I always start with the feet.
Come on.
With the shoes. Get the walk right. And the costume. And before you know it, you've got a character.
Ah, oui, d'accord.
Welcome to Yorkshire, gents. Sorry about the weather, but some of us like it.
I was expecting Fred Johnson.
The Chief Constable's away. I'm stood in. Name's Crossfield. I may as well say right off, I don't hold with amateurs coming up from London telling me my business.
Superintendent, if you permit, we are here because of the death of Bartholomew Strange.
Dr. Strange? He was highly spoke of round here. But I'm afraid to say it looks like he were murdered. There's not to indicate suicide.
Tolly would never kill himself.
Friend of yours, sir?
Very much so, yes.
You look oddly familiar. Anyway, there's naught for you to do here. We're pretty sure that the butler's our man. New chap. Strange had only had him for a fortnight. Morning after the crime, he disappears, vanishes into thin air.
Where'd he come from? Any idea?
Oh, yes. His name is Ellis. Gave a London agency. Reference from a previous employer. Sir Horace Bird, Holland Park.
And have you spoken with Sir Horace?
I'd be happy to. Only he's away in East Africa on safari.
So these references, they could...
Well, they're forged, obviously, Poirot. Anybody can see that.
And the house guests? They are to be called as witnesses?
We have asked them to stay on, yes.
Can we have a look around Melford Abbey?
No, you can't.
Now, look. I'm very pally with Fred Johnson. We used to play polo together in India.
Hang about. Aren't you Sir Čarls Kartvrajt?
At your service.
Well, why the heck didn't you say so? Hey. I saw you in Lord Aintrey's Dilemma. I did. Yeah, no, I took the wife to London and she wouldn't see our hotel. It had to be Čarls Kartvrajt in Lord Aintrey's Dilemma. And I remember we queued for hours for the Pall Mall Theatre. But hey, it were worth it.
Superintendent, if you please, are you absolutely convinced in your little grey cells that this Monsieur Ellis is your man?
Why else did he bolt?
My dear Charles, do you realize that almost every person who was present at your dinner in Cornwall was also present here?
Please don't assume that because I'm a thespian, I'm also dim. Of course I realize it. Then what can we deduce from it?
No, it's just that it appears to me that the doctor, he was making an experiment. He must have thought that one of the people in Cornwall was responsible for the crime, and so he has invited them here to Melford Abbey.
I wore this as Galbraith of the Yard, rather authentic, don't you think? no butler?
Mr. Baker, he's in Margate. Sir Bartholomew gave him 2 months holiday for long service. Excuse me, sir.
That's why Ellis was here.
It's a caller for you, Sir Charles.
Oh, thanks, Annie.
Mademoiselle?
Crossfield here. Now listen, I have a pal who works at the coroner's office, and he sent me the mortuary report. They think it were nicotine poisoning.
And couldn't you get that just from smoking?
You'd have to smoke a heck of a lot.
The nicotine is an alkaloid, colorless, odorless, and is used habitually by the gardeners for the spraying of the roses.
Ah. Also, they got a toxicology report on the glass. It contained port and only port. Exactly the same as last time.
With one difference most important, mon ami. This time we know it was murder. So, how did you find it serving under Monsieur Ellis?
Oh, it were quite fun, actually, sir. Yeah, he'd been in service all over. He knew things, scandals, about some very grand households, too.
Is it possible that he was not, in fact, a butler?
Oh, no, sir. No, he'd been in service, for sure. Well, he arranged the work different from any butler I ever knew before. Got his own method, sort of thing.
So tell to me, if you please, about the Dr. Strange. On the night that he died, how was his mood?
Oh, he were happy, sir. Very jolly. He even larked about with Mr. Ellis. I think I'd never heard him do with Mr. Baker.
Pardon, but what does it mean, he larked about?
Mr. Ellis came up with a telephone message, and the doctor asked him if he was sure he got it right. And Mr. Ellis said, quite sure. And the doctor laughed and said, "You're an excellent butler, Ellis." How were that surprised?
What was this telephone message?
Oh, it was from the sanatorium, about a patient who'd arrived, a Mrs. Rushbridger, or something like that. Well, that'll be them coming back from the inquest.
Miss Wills, do you mind if we ask you some questions?
Do you mind if I call my solicitor?
Je pense que Mademoiselle Wills, she makes a little joke, no?
What's it you want to ask?
Did you notice anything unusual about the arrangements that night?
I heard there was a secret tunnel. Did you hear about that?
No.
Yes. There's a secret tunnel that leads to open countryside.
Is there?
Yes, and they think the butler crawled along it and escaped.
Crikey. Where is it?
Ah, well, that's the sort of thing that detectives detect, isn't it? I'd start with the bookshelves if I were you.
Miss Wills. Couldn't say what Miss Wills thought about anything.
Eh bien, will you tell to us what you thought about her?
Well, someone said she lives in Tooting, which you can't help, I suppose. But she does poke and pry something terrible.
She was in my room.
She was what?
In my room, poking about.
No, she wasn't. You're seeing things.
Oh, here we go again. And the funny farm's round the corner.
Do be quiet, Derek. There's supposed to be a secret tunnel. Have you heard about that?
The coroner said it was nicotine poisoning. What's that?
Well, it's a colourless, odourless alkaloid, widely available, in fact. Often used by gardeners to spray their roses with.
I use it. Everyone does.
If you please to tell me, Mademoiselle, where is Oliver Manders now?
Oh, he went straight back to town after the inquest. We had to get straight back to work, poor love.
Did Ellis poison Dr. Strange?
Well, how am I supposed to know that?
Do you have any information about the secret passage? Do you?
I certainly don't. And I don't think Mum's does either.
Oh, God, this is hopeless. I haven't found out a single thing.
Oh, but you're doing wonderfully well.
police have already searched Mr. Ellis's room, sir.
Yes, thanks, Annie.
Merci, mademoiselle.
Well, what have we here? Ah. He had athlete's foot. Oh. Look.
What is that?
It's ink.
There is something that is decomposing in my mind.
Yes, go on.
It is simply the way that Sir Bartholomew Strange, he made a joke with his butler, as was told to us by Mademoiselle Annie. It did not seem in keeping with his character.
By God, you're right. Tolly would never have spoken to the staff like that.
Hello?
And when did the incident occur? When Ellis brought the telephone message from the sanatorium. I'll bet there's no such person as Mrs. Rushbridger. I'll bet you it's a coded message. I've just returned from abroad to this dreadful news. I wanted to call in and make sure that everything was shipshape. Dr. Strange was very proud of this place, matron.
Thank you. His experimental treatments are often a great success.
Well, yes. I was speaking to a chap in Monte Carlo who has a relation coming here. Mrs. Oh, damn, what was her name? Rushbridge?
Mrs. de Rushbridger?
Yes.
Oh, yes, she arrived. Rather a bad breakdown. Lapses of memory, severe nervous exhaustion. She won't be seeing anyone for a very long time.
Oh, dear. Well, thank you so much, matron.
Damn. Bloody woman exists. This whole thing's giving me a headache. What are you saying we go somewhere for a stiff whiskey?
No, mon cher. We must return to the bedroom of Ellis.
Ellis? Oh, why?
The stain of ink? Now you remember, perhaps, huh?
Yes, it's just a stain on the skirting board, Poirot.
Yeah, but how does it come to be there? No, something it is amiss.
Yes, by God, you're right. He didn't drop his ink bottle, there'd be more ink. He dropped his fountain pen. And he must have been writing at the time, or the top wouldn't have been off.
Perhaps he laid it on the mantelshelf and it rolled. No.
You know, in the theatre, we have to examine the internal logic of all our actions. There's this Russian cove called Stanislavski.
Huh?
He's writing a letter. He thinks he hears something. He has to hide the letter. No time to rip up a floorboard.
No.
Can't burn it.
No, because of the cinders, huh? La.
Only one place.
Behind the fire? Have a look, mon ami. No. Wait. No. Bravo! Excellent!
We believe they are letters drafted by the fugitive Ellis.
This is to say that the writer does not wish to cause unpleasantness, but John Ellis Butler presents his compliments and would be glad of a short interview touching the tragedy tonight before going to the police with certain information. I am badly in need of money. £1,000 would make all the difference to me, meet me up. So that's it. Blackmail.
May I ask who you're telephoning to?
Cornwall. The Loomuth Police.
So Ellis knew something. He was paid to disappear, and that's exactly what he did. The question is, where's he gone?
Wait. My friend, I am convinced that this Monsieur Ellis, he is dead. That is why there is no trace of him. We are dealing with a maniac that is very dangerous.
Oh, my lord. Well, what about Egg? Is she going to be all right?
Well, there is something that concerns me about the Mademoiselle Egg Littengård. The stain on the wall?
It's ink.
How did she know that it was ink? To me, it was simply a stain on the wall.
Women have a better developed color sense than us, don't they?
Makes me to be suspicious.
Of Egg?
Oh, no. My dear friend, forgive me, but we must consider every eventuality.
Of course we must, but it's not her. It can't be. No. Can't be.
I'm so fatigued.
Sir, I'm afraid there are visitors in the drawing room.
Visitors in the drawing room?
Yes, sir.
But it is 11 o'clock at night, George.
Indeed it is, sir.
It is 11 o'clock at night. Therefore, we do not have visitors in the drawing room.
No, sir.
Take this.
Of course.
No, Mademoiselle Littengård.
Call me Egg, for Pete's sake.
What is it that you do here?
Good evening.
Monsieur Oliver?
Oliver has something to tell you. Tell him.
The motorcycle crash was a stunt, sir. I faked it.
Comment? Why did you do such a thing? And do not make me angry, monsieur. I am very fatigued.
I was told to do it.
By whom?
Bartholomew Strange. He wrote to me and told me to fake a crash and arrive about 9:30. But when I got there, he seemed as surprised as everyone else.
Well, then 10 minutes later, he is poisoned?
Yes.
And there is no connection?
No, I had nothing to do with it.
You have not told this to the police?
Well, it's going to look a bit windy, isn't it, sir?
Why did you obey his instructions?
I heard you'd be there. And I knew Čarls Kartvrajt was in France.
Oh, Ollie, why are you so wet?
Well, I'm nervous.
Why I don't bite?
I'm mindful of Robin Babington.
Don't be ridiculous.
Excuse me, what has happened to Robin Babington?
Well, Robin fell in love with her too, and she sent me to India. He never came back.
Why not?
That's enough.
He went all mystical, went to live in an ashram or something, totally gaga.
He did what he wanted.
Did he, or did you drive him away? Did you drive us all away in the end, Egg?
Miserable business.
I know, but it must be done. Stephen Babington was a gentle old soul without an enemy in the world. And yet he was killed. Or at least we think he was killed.
We're about to find out.
What reasons are there for killing a person?
Babington knew something. Babington recognized somebody. And what did he know?
Perhaps it was something he didn't know he knew. Perhaps he was the cause and Dr. Strange the effect?
Précisément.
What?
Alors, if we are to believe that the second murder is sprung directly from the first, then it is the first murder that we must investigate. The murder of the Reverend Stephen Babington.
If I hadn't moved to Cornwall, none of this would have happened. I'm deluding myself, Egg. I'm no detective.
Mademoiselle Wills? What is it that you do here?
Well, I've never seen an exhumation before.
Ah, so this is all, how do you say, grist to your mill?
Your command of English is really rather wonderful, isn't it?
Poor Stephen. He told Egg to steer clear of Oliver. But girls are very foolish, Monsieur Poirot. There's something attractive to a girl about being told that so-and-so is a bad man. She at once thinks that her love will reform him. It may seem a wicked thing to say, but I was relieved when my husband died, and it was just Egg and I, a little roly-poly baby, trying to stand up, always falling over. Yes, it's a ridiculous nickname. But don't let that deceive you. She's a girl who knows what she wants.
On the night that Dr. Strange died, did he appear to be worried about anything?
No, he was in high spirits. Seemed to be amused about something. Some private joke. He said he was going to spring a surprise. Sadly, he did.
Do you really think someone murdered my husband with nicotine?
That's what they're trying to find out. All we know is that Holly Strange drank some port and, well,
And it was just the same. I was there. It was just the same.
You have some lovely flowers, Mrs. Babington. What are these?
Lupins, dear. But I have such trouble with green fly, I have to spray them constantly.
Forgive my forthrightness, Mrs. Babington, but did your husband leave you very much money?
What? He gave away everything. Missionaries were better off than we were. I used to scold him about it.
What about when he was younger? Did he have any enemies?
Enemies? No. Stephen was my father's curate. We were engaged for 4 years. Then he got a living in Kent, in Gilling, so we were able to get married. We lived in Gilling for 16 years. Then we came to Cornwall. We were happy.
I have a little idea I would like to suggest. Is it possible that the poison was intended all along for Sir Bartholomew Strange and then the Reverend Babington, he drank it by mistake?
No one who knew Tolly at all well would have tried to poison him with a cocktail.
Mais pourquoi pas?
Because he never drank them. Couldn't stand them.
Oui? Bon. May I speak to you the truth? You know, this whole investigation, it has been conducted with great enthusiasm and great skill, but it has yielded very little, and there is danger. Real danger. So now Poirot, he will take charge. We will return to London by the early train. And if you please, mademoiselle, you will make the visit to the showrooms of Ambrosine Limited. Sir Charles will receive his instructions from me. It is the approach classique, you see. The technique of elimination. We eliminate the suspects one by one. We do not scamper around like the puppies.
Cynthia Day, she's waiting for you.
Thank you.
Fleur-de-lis on the cuffs. Witty, don't you think? And the waistline is rather penetrating. I shouldn't have it in the red lead colour, though. I should have it in Espanol. And you've come into some money, you say? You have so much personality. You mustn't wear anything ordinary.
Have you been back to Cornwall since that party?
Oh, my dear, I couldn't. It was too upsetting.
No. And you knew the vicar from before, I think I remember him saying. In a place called Gilling in Kent?
Oh, no, Marcel, no. I asked for the blue patou. No, I would never go to Kent. Why would I go to Kent? What's in Kent?
Perhaps Captain Dacres.
Him? No, he never leaves the 72 Club, except to lose money at some stupid racecourse or other, which we can scarce afford at times like these. Oh, now, look, this is lovely.
What do you say your name was again?
Egg.
Hello, I'm Bacon. You have lovely eyes. Anyone ever mentioned that?
Tell me about Reverend Babington.
Who?
Babington. You knew him, didn't you? In Gilling, wasn't it?
Oh, if you say so, my dear. Sorry, just back from Newbury. Had a bit of a poxy day. Funny thing is, I can understand bumping off a doctor for obvious reasons, but I can't understand bumping off a parson. Who'd want to bump off a parson?
Who'd want to bump off a doctor?
Oh, a lot of people. Doctors are interfering swine.
Did Bartholomew Strange...
Bartholomew humbug. I'd like to know what goes on in that sanatorium of his. Nerve cases, very likely. All I know is, doesn't matter what your nerves are like, they lock you in and you never get out. They call it a cure. Cynthia told me not to talk about it.
Talk about what?
It, the thing. The Arab.
The Arab.
There was this Arab gentleman Cynthia was wooing. He was going to invest in Ambrosine, which, by the way, it badly needs, because I heard for businesses by the sound of her dress sense. But he had some awful trouble with his nerves. He was seeing a fellow in Harley Street, a specialist, who packed him off on a cruise, a world cruise, gone for good, arrivederci, and his checkbook with him.
And that specialist was Bartholomew Strange?
Well, we don't know, but if it was, things would look a bit fishy for us, wouldn't they? Which is why I'm not supposed to talk about it. Now, you tell me something. What was that woman doing in my room?
What woman?
The rabbit face, the playwright. Always poking and prying. I could ferret up a drain pipe, that one. William.
Evening Standard! Chorus explanation!
Miss Milray!
Oh, isn't it dreadful?
Miss Milray, are you all right?
Oh, hell.
I know, it's terrible.
Oh, sorry, I'm overreacting. I'm fine, really, really fine. It's just... I've known him all my life.
Mr. Babington?
Yes, I grew up in Gilling, where he was vicar. All my family come from there.
Gilling? But when...
Sorry, I must dash. Awfully nice to see you again. Evening Standard, Vicar Poison.
Such a pity you left the profession, Sir Charles. You'd have been perfect in this one.
What's it called?
Sin in Suburbia.
Who's playing my part?
Geoffrey Winchester.
Oh, God. No. That would be wonderful. I adore Geoffrey. When do you...
Next Thursday. Come to the dress rehearsal.
Love to.
And you, Monsieur Poirot. I like an audience. Bring your friends.
Oh, merci beaucoup. Mademoiselle, I would like to ask you something more about the event so terrible at Melford Abbey. Because if there was anything to be noticed, I believe that you, the connoisseur of human nature, you would have noticed it.
Grist to my mill.
But that's all.
I was intrigued, I admit. I've never seen a murder at close hand before. Actually, there was one thing I suppose I ought to have informed the police if truth be known.
What was it?
Well, it was about the butler, Ellis.
What was it?
He had a kind of strawberry mark on his right wrist. I noticed it when he poured the port.
Ah. No one else mentioned a birthmark. Where exactly was it?
It was right here. Roughly the size of half a crown.
When you were in Yorkshire, did Sir Bartholomew mention a Mrs. de Rushbridger to you? One of his patients suffering from loss of memory?
No.
But can you tell us anything else at all about any of the other guests?
Sorry.
Oh, well. Sorry to disturb your rehearsal. Goodbye, Miss Wills.
Mademoiselle.
She knows something. I'm sure she does.
Faites attention, mon ami. You must be careful. It may not be Mademoiselle Wills that we must watch.
So, Cynthia Dacres is desperate for money. Possibly Dr. Strange ruined her best chances of getting some.
What about Oliver Manders? Does his story ring true? Holly Strange writing him a letter?
No, I have the impression that it is not in keeping with the character of Dr. Strange to behave in such a fashion.
I'm very suspicious of Oliver Manders.
What is his relationship with Mademoiselle Milray?
With Milray? He has none. The woman is incapable of relationships. Osmosis, perhaps, not relationships. Now, Oliver Manders was present at both murders, and now he's keeping his head down. Is there a link between Manders and Miss Wills?
I do not believe so.
So, what are we going to do? Think.
It is a mental process.
I know what it is. But can't we do something?
For you, always the action, eh, mademoiselle? Alors, there are inquiries to be made at Gilling, the mother of Mademoiselle Milray. And I wonder if you would be so kind, the both of you, to find out what you can about the past of the Reverend Babington.
Righto.
In the meantime, I will make the preparations for my sherry party.
A sherry party?
Oui. Tomorrow evening at 8 o'clock. It is the fashionable thing to do, n'est-ce pas? Ah, mesdames, messieurs, un moment, s'il vous plaît. Let us have no talk of murders and poisons because it spoils the palate. Huh? Sir Charles?
Thank you, Poirot. Cynthia, charming dress.
Thank you.
Why do you bring me to these awful places?
It's how I pick up custom.
Like you picked up the Arab, like you picked up Sir Charles.
Keep your filthy insinuations to yourself. To marry an older man, I think it's safer. His follies are behind him, not as with younger fellows still to come.
I wish that I shared your certainty, Mona.
But we have been so badly off. I want to be able to see people, places, great cities, great art.
I don't know how you put up with it.
What do you mean?
Him barging in like that.
Excuse him,
He's a has-been. A washout. A flop.
Gains more maturity to second.
You're right.
Monsieur Oliver, I wish to ask you something. The letter you received from Dr. Strange, the invitation to, how do you say, gate crash the party. Where is it?
Oh, I burnt it.
But why?
Well, after he was killed, I thought it would incriminate me. The police didn't even notice me.
And tell me, if you please, what is it that prevents you from proposing to Mademoiselle Lake?
I haven't any money. Can't you see?
Here's to you. You've changed my life.
Sometimes I feel like I'm bad luck, like a bad penny.
No, don't be absurd. Poirot, off to Gilling tomorrow?
No, wait. But Mademoiselle Milray, where is she? She is not here. I'm sure that I invited her.
Good health and God save the king. I'll have another sherry, John.
Ah, the sherry. I prefer it to the cocktail and 1,000 times to the whiskey. Or the whiskey killer. But the delicate wines of France, you have to merely to taste these.
Charles.
Charles! Oh, dear God!
Charles.
Oh.
Grief.
Charles, no. Not you, Charles. You fool. You absurd play-acting little fool! You think you know everything about everything, but look what you've done!
A performance magnifique, Sir Charles.
Bad luck. Still here.
You beast. Golly. But why?
Monsieur, Madame, I demand pardon of you all. This little farce, it was necessary to prove to you and also to me one little fact that my reason told me it was true. I placed into one of these glasses a teaspoon of the plain water. This water was to represent the pure nicotine. And I asked Sir Charles to play the victim here tonight. Sir Charles, superb. But suppose for one moment that this was not a farce, that it was a real life. What do you think the police will be the first thing they will do? Huh?
They'll analyze the glass.
They will analyze the glass, and traces of the nicotine it will be found. Why? No, you make the error. No nicotine will be found.
Why not?
Because that is not a glass from which Sir Charles he drank. This is. The theory of the conjuring trick, mes amis, it is very simple. The attention can never be in two places at the same time. While you were looking at the body, Hercule Poirot, he switches the glass. And this is how both of the murders were hidden so expertly. Alors faites attention. I demand that you listen to me most attentively. This murderer may strike again. If any one of you knows anything at all, now it is the time to speak.
So you planned it all?
Why?
Just to see if anyone noticed if you switched the glasses?
I also had another purpose. When Sir Charles, he fell dead, I wished to see the expression on the face of one person in particular.
And did you?
Oui.
Which persons?
That is my little secret.
So you know who the murderer is?
Oui.
Then have them arrested.
I cannot. Because until I know why Stephen Babington was murdered, I have no proof at all. And I do not know why.
Excuse me, sir. Telegram.
Mille tonnerres.
Please come at once, can give valuable information. Death of Bartholomew Strange. Margaret de Rushbridger.
Margaret de Rushbridger?
Merci. Very much. Let's change it down faster. Keep.
Looks like we're not going to find out any more about the Reverend Babington from old Mother Milray. She died a month ago when I was in France, and Milray didn't tell me. Oh, this is hopeless. I wish Poirot was here. Egg?
Look at these names. There are some frightfully strange ones. There's a family of shove pennies, and here's a Mary Ann Sticklebucket.
None of them are as strange as mine.
Cartwright? Well, that's not strange.
It's not my real name. It's an acting name.
What's your real name?
Couldn't possibly tell you.
Why not?
You'll laugh.
No, I won't.
No, I can't tell you.
What is it?
It's Mug. My father's name was Mug.
That is genuinely catastrophic. To go through life as a mug. And are you really a Charles, Sir Charles, or are you a sham in all respects?
Well, are you really poisonous? Are you the Black Widow everyone says you are?
What do you mean?
What about Robin Babington?
Oh, I don't know. He was always wet. He wore sandals. Anyway, You were in Madras with him, you tell me.
No, I was not in Madras with him. I found out afterwards from the consul that he'd sold his passport and grown a beard.
And you had nothing to do with it?
Well, of course I didn't.
And what about Oliver Manders? Are you trying to implicate him in these murders? Because Oliver couldn't kill anyone. What are you up to? Trying to clear the field for yourself? See off the opposition?
No, of course I'm not. I love you, Egg, and I would very much like to marry you. I just haven't found the courage to ask you.
So you mean you've just been dithering?
Well, yes.
Yes, I remember you. With Sir Charles, but you never told me your name.
Oh, I call myself Hercule Poirot.
And who do you want to see?
Madame de Rushbridger.
But don't you know? She's dead. She died this morning. She's been poisoned.
The box of chocolates came for her by post. The liquor chocolates.
Nicotine?
Chemical analysis will show. Was she killed to prevent her telling us what she knew, Poirot?
Or what she did not know, Superintendent. I must waste no time.
A lad from Melford Village says he was given a telegram by a tramp.
A tramp?
Aye. The tramp says it came from a loony lady in the nut house. This nut house. Said he could have 2 bob if he sent it.
To me?
Aye. To you.
Oh. Superintendent, if you please to take me to the railway station as quickly as you can. And also, there is one other thing that I would like you to do for me. Merci, Georges.
Sir Charles telephoned from his Belgravia residence, sir. He's concerned that Miss Wills has gone missing. He motored out to Tooting for the purpose of a further interview, but when he got there, she was nowhere to be found. Miss Lytton Gore, sir.
Merci, Georges.
Monsieur Poirot will see you now, miss.
Mademoiselle, s'il vous plaît.
Good heavens, what are you doing?
Alors, I find that the building of the House of Cards is most stimulating to my little grey cells. And so whilst I was in the railway station in Yorkshire, I purchased this pack of cards.
But these aren't real cards.
No?
Well, they've sold you happy families. It's a children's game. I haven't seen these in years. Master Bun, the baker's son, Mr. Grits, the grocer. Oh, and here's me.
You?
Mrs. Mugg, the milkman's wife. For I am to be Mrs. Mugg Poirot when I marry Sir Čarls Kartvrajt, for that is his real name. Oh, wish me happiness. I've just told you I'm engaged to be married.
Oh, pardon, wait. But I do wish you happiness, mademoiselle. But not the brief happiness of youth. But the happiness that endures, happiness that is built upon the rock.
I'll tell Charles you called him a rock. He'll think you're referring to his acting. God, they're paranoid, aren't they? We think it's Miss Wills, by the way, the murderer.
Pourquoi?
Well, because she's gone missing and she's creepy. And the funny thing is, we're going to see a dress rehearsal of her play tomorrow. But will she be there? Will she show up? I'm so excited. I've never been to a rehearsal before. And Charles says he'll take me backstage.
Sacré.
Poirot?
Poirot. has been blind. Blind?
Are you coming? To the theatre?
Oh, but of course, and I shall bring everyone. Everyone must come.
Oh, do! It's going to be fabulous.
I shall round up the audience, but immediately. One moment, driver. Follow that taxi, if you please.
So exciting.
It's only Jeff Winchester egg. Don't expect fireworks.
Mesdames, Messieurs, you have come to watch a dress rehearsal of a play, huh? Instead, I give to you Hercule Poirot. When the Reverend Stephen Babington died, Sir Charles advanced the theory that he had been murdered. I did not think it likely.
Stephen! Stephen, please!
I could not figure to myself why Stephen Babington should be murdered. Never mind how, as there was no trace of poison in his glass. Until 24 hours ago, when I saw that this murder was both reasonable and possible. Who had the opportunity to poison the cocktail of the Reverend Stephen Babington? Only Sir Charles and his serving maid, who handed around the drinks. But were either of these two at Melford Abbey? No, they were not so. They could be eliminated from being suspects very swiftly. So who had the best chance to put the nicotine in the glass of Dr. Bartholomew Strange at Melford? The butler Ellis, who disappeared. But he, we knew, was a blackmailer merely. But then I was visited by a sensation curieux, très curieux. I was certain that the person who committed both of the crimes must have been present on both occasions. Well, that was obvious. But it appeared to me that this obviousness was an arranged obviousness. In other words, it was too obvious and therefore not obvious at all. I was certain that the person who murdered the Reverend Stephen Babington and Dr. Bartholomew Strange must have been present on both occasions, but not apparently so. And so I am forced to investigate once again this butler so mysterious, this Monsieur Ellis. He appeared suddenly, out of the blue, a fortnight before the crime, and disappears but immediately afterwards. And Poirot, he comes to the conclusion that he is dead, and in a way I was correct. I recalled the remarks made about him by the parlour maid at Melford, Mademoiselle Annie.
Well, he arranged the work different from any butler I ever knew before. Got his own method, sort of thing.
And eventually Poirot, he came to realize why. Alors, this butler, Monsieur Ellis, was indeed dead. Why? Because he never ever existed. But Dr. Bartholomew Strange was another matter. He must have known the true identity of his temporary servant. Do we have any evidence for this one, we? His remark, facetious.
You're an excellent butler, Ellis.
Said as the joke, huh? But as told to us by Mademoiselle Annie, the lark. And it would have been a lark perfectly understandable if the doctor had known the butler. It would have been a lark totally understandable if the butler was indeed Sir Čarls Kartvrajt, his old friend. And the doctor had known of this all along.
Serve the cheese now, Ellis, would you? And then we'll... I say, what's this?
Oliver? I'll say.
Shall I pour the portrait? Yes, thank you.
Is this where your sanatorium is?
It has recently come to my attention that one of you...
And now my heart, it is breaking. And Charles, it is you who have broken my heart.
I hope you know where you're going with this, Poirot.
Sadly, mon ami, I do. You see, if anybody at the dinner table that evening had spotted that Sir Charles was the butler, the whole thing could be passed off as a practical joke, but nobody did. Oh, Sir Čarls Kartvrajt is the actor supreme. He is in disguise and he played the part, but to perfection. Even adding the little detail of painting the birthmark on the right wrist. And so the Dr. Bartholomew Strange, he dies, and this butler escapes by the secret passage. And 2 days later, he is strolling about the gardens of Monte Carlo. And what of the letters of blackmail behind the fireplace in the room of this Monsieur Ellis? Sir Charles himself uncovers them. And the letter asking Monsieur Oliver Manders to fake the accident? What could be easier than for Sir Charles to write the letter himself in the name of Dr. Bartholomew Strange? Because he wants to bring you all together again, huh? So that there are many, many suspects. And so I return to Mademoiselle Wills. En effet, mes amis, Mademoiselle Wills noticed the butler Ellis more than anybody else at the table that evening. And when I interviewed her in this theater, Sir Charles at first, he is gratified that she spotted the birthmark. Well, of course, he likes his audience to notice his skill. But then la catastrophe. I do not think that until that moment, Mademoiselle Wills connected Ellis with Sir Charles. But she is an observer, huh? And when the drinks they are poured, she notices not the drinks, but the hands that held them. And at that moment, Mademoiselle Wills understood that Sir Charles, he was the butler. Because with or without a birthmark, the hand, it was the same. And now he is worried. He thinks she knows something and believes she is a danger to him. When Sir Charles acted the death scene at my sherry party.
Charles!
The face that I was watching was that of Mademoiselle Wills, and I saw a look upon that face of complete astonishment. And it was then that I knew that Mademoiselle Wills suspected Sir Charles, and if Mademoiselle Wills suspected Sir Charles, then Sir Charles indeed suspected Mademoiselle Wills, and now she was in the danger most grave. So it was on the advice of Hercule Poirot that she leaves her London home. S'il vous plaît, entrez, Mademoiselle Wills. S'il vous plaît, asseyez-vous. And she was wise so to do, huh? Because the following evening, Sir Charles, he drives to Tooting to dispose of the one person he feared could expose him, Mademoiselle Wills. And now we come to murder victim number 3, Madame de Rushbridger. How does she fit into the puzzle? It is my belief that on the day of the sherry party given by me, Hercule Poirot, Sir Čarls Kartvrajt rises early that morning, perhaps even at dawn, to make the long journey to Yorkshire, where he disguises himself as a tramp, gives to a small boy the telegram addressed to me, Hercule Poirot, at Whitehaven Mansions, ostensibly from Madame de Rushbridger. When on my one and only visit to the sanatorium with Sir Charles, I had never even mentioned my name. And why does he do this? Because he needs Poirot out of the way. Oh, brother, one other thing. He even posted a box of chocolates to this poor woman who knew nothing. In fact, she would tell to Poirot that she knows nothing, nothing at all. How could she? She was a decoy merely. And it is for this simple reason that she is dead? Suddenly, I saw how this murder of Dr. Bartholomew Strange was not only essential, but purposeful.
Well, I'm hooked. Oh, go on. Tell me, what was my motive for murdering my dearest friend, the man I had known since boyhood?
It was the doctor himself who gave to me the clue when he said, "Cherchez la femme." You know, Sir Charles, it was obvious to me that you were in love, deeply in love with Mademoiselle Littengore. You loved her with a passion that was so arid, so terrible, huh? So why the hesitation? Why did you not ask her to marry you when you were sailing around Lumos? What was the obstacle, huh? Poirot, he will tell to you. The obstacle, it was this, that you already had a wife. Oh, but of course you enact the role of the bachelor. But this marriage of yours, it took place since many years before, when you were young, long before you were Sir Čarls Kartvrajt, the actor renowned. And when your name, it was something else. Vous voyez, mes amis, there are only 2 situations in the law of our land when a divorce, it cannot be permitted. The first, when either the husband or wife is serving a life sentence in prison, and the second, when one or either of them is confined to a lunatic asylum. And of course, Sir Charles, you cannot kill her yourself, because immediately you would become the prime suspect. But what if nobody knew, huh? Well, then you'd be free to marry Mademoiselle Littengore without ever having the need to tell to her the truth. But one person did know, and one person only. Your oldest friend. The best man at your wedding. And so before you can remarry, it is necessary that Dr. Bartholomew Strange, your friend so dear to you, he must be eliminated.
And Babington? I suppose he knew too, hmm?
À vrai dire, that was the one flaw in my theory. Because even if it was you, Charles, who placed the liquid nicotine into the glass, you could never make sure of it reaching one particular person. No, the poison was never intended specifically for the Reverend Stephen Babington. No, it was intended for anyone who was there present. Except, of course, Dr. Bartholomew Strange, who never touched the cocktail, and Mademoiselle Littengore, the young lady with whom you were in love.
You handed me my cocktail yourself.
Have a cocktail, egg.
This tastes slightly.
The murder of the Reverend Stephen Babington was nothing more nor less than a dress rehearsal. Sir Charles, he is the actor.
Stephen!
He rehearses the murder before he commits it. And the rehearsal, it goes well. Stephen Babington, he dies. And foul play, it is not suspected, not even by Hercule Poirot, which is why, of course, I was invited to go to Lumos, because if Poirot suspects nothing, nor indeed will anyone else. Et enfin, Mademoiselle Milleray. You knew that your employer conducted the chemical experiments in the tower in the wood. In fact, it was you who paid the bills for the solution for the spraying of the roses. But you knew he was no gardener. And when you read about the death of the Reverend Stephen Babington, that he was poisoned by this very same solution, you did not know what to do. You had known the Reverend Babington since you were a little girl. But now you are in love, with your employer, who is so fascinating. But when you heard about the death of Madame de Rushbridger, you decided that enough, it was enough. So you traveled all the way to Cornwall to destroy the apparatus in the tower, to protect the man who you love. But Poirot, he has prevented you. Superintendent, if you please.
What I have here, sir, is your passport. We know exactly when you went to France.
And I have here a note that proves that in the Haverton Asylum in Essex, there is a lady by the name of Gladys Mary Mugg, 58 years of age, who is your lawful wedded wife.
Is it true? Is it true?
Egg. It's all lies.
It is true, mademoiselle.
I loved you.
God damn you. What have you done?
What have I done? It is you who have deceived me. These last 2 days, they have not been genial. You are deranged, monsieur. Deranged.
You don't know what it's like. People think you're so happy, so glamorous. Girls run after you, beautiful girls. You kiss them, and then they go home. They take off their pretty costumes, and they go home. And you're alone. I would have loved you, Egg, till the day I died. That's all I wanted. Love. That's so much to ask.
It's not enough to kill 3 people for. My friend, your revels now are ended.
Oh, well. Damn you. Damn you all.
Don't want to say.
Monsieur Manders, I think now is the time to take home the Lady Mary and Mademoiselle.
Yes, sir, of course.
You will look after her now.
I shall.
And Mademoiselle, you fall down, huh? But you will get up again.
Tragedy in 3 acts, I think.
A great man brought low.
I can see now I should have gone to the police. Don't judge me too harshly.
Oh, Mademoiselle, I investigate. I do not judge.
Just had a terrible thought. If anyone could have drunk the poison cocktail, God, it could have been me.
And there is a possibility even more terrible, Mademoiselle. It could have been me.